So I've just sat down to edit this video for the first time, and I've realised that once again I've left the GoPro on linear mode and forgot to switch it back to super view. What that means is it's no use on POV, so we can't really use my camera. That's the bad news. The good news is though that Nathan McCall, my guide, was actually following me and he left his on super view. Very clever. So for this video you're going to be watching pretty much all the footage from Nathan's camera. That means that it won't be a POV from me, it'll be a follow cam watching me ride the trail in the distance. Well, not in the distance because Nathan was right on me, but different perspective. It's just a byproduct of me making a mess up, but actually I think it's come out pretty cool. So enjoy.
Sweet. Oh goodness me. Here we go. Dropping in. So after a nice bit of lunch, we're straight back in, no kissing, back into the rocky trails. We had a nice little uplift right the way up to the top, so we haven't had any pedaling. We just like to kind of do this one in sections, keep everybody together because I'm up in front here with Andrew. We just like to kind of stop every couple of minutes. I'll do a little high line up through the tree. Oh, here we go. Here's the choice. Bada bing, bada boom, off the drop. Tell you what, this will take the decision out of my hands. We have two options. We can go for a slightly longer one that has some sections that are a little bit tackier, but it does involve a couple of climbs, a couple of single track climbs that are more than likely it'll involve a little bit of a push, but no more than 2-3 minutes each one's. But it's a little bit longer, the trail, but has a couple of tackier sections in it. Or we go left and it keeps dropping down a little bit, has a little bit of a traverse across and then keeps dropping down into the back of town, but there's no real climbing involved. So, but it is shorter.
Longer one.
Okay, sweet. Seems like everybody's for longer and tackier. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I get some nice little bushes that are overgrown and kind of whip the hands a wee bit. Okay, so here we drop down a little bit steeper. And then once you just gotta control your speed a little bit before you drop in. Woohoo! Now we get into the sandy, steep stuff. This is where the real tricky stuff. Oh, and he runs away from it. What a save! Look at that!
I got it.
He caught it. Perfecto. He just caught his pedal on this little rock. I know, that was well ran away from. That's one of his 9 lives gone. Oh, the confidence is gone. It's been knocked. Good effort though, still giving it a go. Some tight stuff. Yes! Lovely. It's funny, it's a real awkward thing to ride this here. It's just such deep sand. But yeah, it's one of them ones you almost need a good bit of speed. You need to keep it moving. You need to keep the bike in a straight line. As soon as you stop and your weight goes over the front end just digs in. So this is the one thing about line choices. There's Andrew. I think he's kind of going for the round the rocks approach, whereas I like to ride over the rocks just like that because it kind of keeps you on solid ground rather than digging into that sand.
All the sand and stuff.
Yeah.
Between all the rocks.
Mm.
Fun.
Good.
Looks like my bike took me for a ride.
You passenger mode engaged. This is was a stage for the European Enduro Series back in 2015, I believe it was. About that. So yeah, super. This was the longest stage of the day, and it involved quite a bit of tackiness and quite a bit of pedaling, but it was It was the favourite stage amongst all the racers. Here we are, up nice and high. Oh yes, got the good lines down the inside. Keep it rolling, keep it smooth. Now we get into this. It's a pretty funky terrain. Got some nice big slabs. I like this. Boom, boom. Ooh, some lovely thorny bushes to the hands. The joys of Spain. It's so easy just to forget and just let go. Really not what you want to do. Ho ho! Yes, boy. Andrew making some quick decisions there. Up and in, I'm going for the wide line around the outside, avoiding the gullies. Pretty good, lots of sharp rocks down in here. Perfect for slicing sidewalls. But we got through them pretty well. Now we get into what I call a Chris Ackrick climb. This is kind of the hardest gully around, if you ask me, to climb up. Pretty hard to keep moving. Everything's just the same wheelbase as the bike. That's a dab. I reckon if I had the clips, might have been able to pull it up there. But then that might just be me making excuses. I'm in love with the e-bike. I could very easily find myself guiding on this all the time. This is my first day guiding with the e-bike. So far it's pretty awesome. Oh, I've had a lot of cutting back. I'm guessing this is thanks to the Calamoro Gardeners, or a group of locals that do a lot of work to the trails. We have a nice WhatsApp group. We quite often get down and do a bit of work on them. Yahoo! That is so much fun. Oh, gotta love that. It's quite nice actually, now that all of the trees have been cut back, you can see the chicane's a bit easier. There's a point when it's really easy to get carried away and get tucked down in and go super fast down the path. And you've got a super loose corner like this at the bottom. Haha, yes. Alright, down, go off the drop. Andrew will probably go right, I'll go straight over for the fun. Gotta land like on the brakes as it gets quite steep. Drop it down round. Yo-ho! Woo-hoo-hoo! Little steps. Here we go. Boom, boom. Oh, I got that wrong. Went in tight. Oh, I find it's really hard to throw the back wheel up on the big e-bike. Down the inside, let it drift. Yeehaw! Yes. Oh, get the arms loosened up again. You kind of seize up whenever you do the uplift in the van. Wow. There we go. Negotiated the first rock section quite well. It is back into the swing of things. Woohoo! All these little undulating bits of trail. Just nice. And he went the wrong way this time. Smelling some lovely brakes down in here. I wonder, is that Andrew's? Got the lads up front. Should do a bit of Claudio. Whoa! Stay on your bike! Lovely stuff.
Smell, yeah, the brakes.
Whose brakes? Who's that? Yeah. That's a lovely, fresh, new brake pad. That's what I was saying, coming down through the forest. Like, someone's on their brakes. This is why I said shorter, not easier. Oh yeah. Oh, no, wait. That lines up better, a little bit better for this section. Down through the rocks, down through the rough stuff. Woohoo! Yeehaw! There we go. Now we're back into the fun stuff.
Deep and then right.
Awesome. I can see how fun it is. You're sort of putting the trousers back on. So, some pretty tacky bits coming up. Some pretty loose, sandy stuff. And as we get on down towards the bottom, it gets a little bit steeper. And here in Spain, whenever a hill gets steep, that means there's going to be switchbacks. There we go, clipping a big rock. That was lovely. Getting some braking bumps developing there, but up until now I haven't really seen any at all. It's just pretty sick. You go to most bike parks around Europe and you've nothing but braking bumps. But here in Spain, it's not really an issue. We don't get the traffic that all the big bike parks get. Lovely stuff. This is the steep, tight switchbacks that we were talking about. Woohoo! What do you do here?
That's just gonna send me over.
Don't know if that there's a much better option, to be honest. But hey, made it work. I'm gonna go along, hop out, pull around, stay up on the rocks. Lovely! Now we'll go down into the riverbed at the bottom. So this is probably the rockiest bit of the whole trail. That's over the years. Where do all the boulders go that end up rolling down the hill? Well, they all end up down in the bottom of the valley for us to then ride down through. That is pretty cool. Excuse the clicking, that's my glass, my sunglasses here. It's just tipping off the top of the helmet. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Wow. Lovely stuff. Off the drops, off the drops. GoPros really don't give you the true impression of what this trail's like. It's just drop after drop after drop. So much fun. Oh yes. This is proper mountain biking. So good. Woohoo! All these loose stones everywhere. Yes, boy. Beautiful. I must say, Andrew tackled that really well, especially having never known it. Never seen it before. You boys. Yeehaw. And into the jump that's not really a jump.
Yeah, that's that rock there. It's quite tricky.
You alright? Oh, boys. Lovely.
Start feeling like when you're going still downhill, it looks like uphill and you're going faster. What is this?
That is strange. It's a mindfuck. An optical illusion, I believe, is the correct term.
No, it's a mindfuck.
Mindfuck.
Very physical down at that rock.
Yeah. When it was narrow.
Yeah. First time.
Eyes wide as fuck.
Who's giving the massages? Put me down for one, whoever's giving them.